Hello and welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television. I'm Bill Hobson, and we're excited to introduce to you what for many will be a brand new golf destination in northern Michigan. It's the Loon Golf Resort, where they've dedicated themselves to investment in the future with brand new condo units, an expanded and improved clubhouse and restaurant, and a beautiful golf course in pristine condition. In fact, when you run down the list, there's really only one thing I can think of that they seem to be missing here. If only they could add some celebrity pop to the experience. Maybe, I don't know, maybe bring in somebody like, let's say, a Natalie Gulbis, for lack of a better name.
Hey Bill, how you doing? Nice to see you again.
Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television, the state's leading golf program featuring top golf destinations around the nation and the globe. MGL-TV takes to the land, sea, and air to show you the best places to play and stay. MGL-TV is brought to you by TaylorMade, home of the new R9 driver, historic Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. For more information about today's featured destination, Michigan Golf Live Radio, contests, and more, visit MGLTV.com. Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television. We're glad to have you along as we introduce you to the Loon Golf Resort in Gaylord. You've gotten a sneak peek at it a time or two as you've driven north on I-75 just before Gaylord. If you look to your right, you've seen a few holes at the Loon, and today you'll see all of them. This is a special place that has recently undergone a major facelift and infusion of enthusiasm and is now a premier golf destination in northern Michigan. So enjoy the Loon. Welcome to northern Michigan.
Thank you.
Have you spent any time in northern Michigan up until now?
No, this is my first time here, so I've it's been exciting because I've gotten to see all the pictures and the process of everything that's gone on, from the Manny's house to just the Butch Harmon Academy. So it's nice to see the pictures come to life and to actually be here.
When you first pulled onto the property at the Loon, what'd you think?
I couldn't believe how lush it was, how green it was, and with the birch trees everywhere, which are unique to see on a golf course. And the golf course was packed, so obviously it can't be too bad of a place if the golf course, it had 2 or 3 people on the first hole that I saw, people on the green, fairway, and tee box. So it's a place people want to come to play.
You got a chance to look around this property a little bit and take it all in. What stood out about it to you when you made your first loop around?
One of the distinctive qualities that I like about the golf course is small greens. I'm a big fan of small greens. I like when you actually get onto the green that you have a chance at making a birdie. The golf course is beautiful. I mean, it goes through the trees, and there's quite a few ponds and stuff that you have to work your golf ball around. But every single hole that I saw looked completely different, had a lot of character, and it just, this place is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
There aren't many places in Michigan right now where ownership is investing in improvements to properties. It seems like everybody's kind of doing the opposite, and they're cutting back quite a bit. What does it say to you about the Manny family with their commitment to what they're doing here?
A passion. They have a lot of passion for this golf course and for bringing golf here. I mean, you bring on Butch Harmon to do your academy out here. You know that you're definitely passionate about your golf course and about the future of this course. When
you tee it up, what kind of a course or what kind of a layout fits your eye the best? What are you looking for in a golf course that would really like to play a lot?
I like a golf course that is unique. I've played a lot of golf courses, but we always remember those golf courses that had something special about it. And you can tell right away with this golf course that it's not just, straight away, big wide fairway and just where you can see everywhere. There's not a lot of parallel fairways. It feels like how golf should be played, where you can really enjoy the beauty of it. I'm going to go out for a run here in the morning. It feels like you're walking around a park. It's beautiful out here.
Along with the improvements to the golf course, of course, there are brand new condo units. One of them has your name on it.
I know, I just saw it. It's so cool.
The Natalie Gulbis Getaway.
Yes.
That's where our crew stayed. You were not there. We feel like we got ripped off.
You'll have to talk to John about that. if John signs off on that, then
yeah,
then
sure.
We'll talk. Good luck.
Out of nowhere, the Loon Golf Resort becomes northern Michigan's go-to destination. So how does it happen so fast?
Well, it's amazing what a little bit of excitement and enthusiasm and investment, what that can do.
Talk to us about that investment. It's not happening very often, and yet here, your ownership has said, we want the Loon to be special. What all have they done?
Well, we've done a number of things. We've made improvements to the course. We've invested a lot in maintaining the course. We built brand new townhomes for stay and play accommodation. We did a multi-million-dollar investment. We've built 17 townhome units, so we can now accommodate groups up to 170 people. And we've brought in the Butch Harmon School of Golf. So we built a brand new practice facility. We've put in a couple of bunkers. We've put in video swing analysis equipment. And we've brought Butch Harmon here to the Loon. The ownership has really asked us to take this course to the next level. It is our goal to be the premier golf destination in the Gaylord area, and I think we've accomplished that.
I love coming back here. The staff treats you very well. You ask for a cup of ice and they'll say, I don't have it here, but I'll go get you one, and they just come right back. It's very customer oriented. It's awesome.
We've talked a lot about the beauty of the golf course, so start us on a tour. Number one, right off the bat, is the hole that most people have seen when they drive north on I-75. Right near the rest area, they see number one. Take us on the tour and start right there.
Hole number one is just a beautiful starting hole. It's straightaway tee shot. You don't have to hit it very far. Little inside secret, if you aim towards the birch trees straight away, hit it about 220-ish. You're only about 100 yards in from a sharp dog leg to the right, which is a fun little starting hole. It really kind of gets you started.
And if you push that tee shot to the right a bit, you're down in a pretty good valley. And
exactly, and it kind of blocks you out a little.
Kind of interesting.
Yes. The approach shot into one's just a fun shot over a little marshy area with a well-bunkered green. Number two is a phenomenal par three. You can see that from I-75 also. A little tricky, a little downhill, a little deceiving, but it's a nice, beautiful, natural golf hole. Number three is a nice par five with a nice little wetlands in the landing area up by your tee shot, so you have to be careful where if you're a long hitter, you have to kind of lay it up just a little bit. Definitely reachable.
It's interesting when you look at that 5-par on number three. From the tee box, it looks like it's forever because you do see that wetland in the way. More often than not, when you get up, you may have inside of 2 1/4 to get to the green. Doesn't mean you're going to hit it, but that's what you have.
Exactly. And but the green, it's a little elevated green, so it's kind of hard to bump and run it. So if you're going to go for it, you really have to maybe get one of those new hybrids out and try to pump it up in the air and get it out there.
Then after you get off of 3, you turn over to 4, which I believe is a little uphill par 3.
Yes, number 4 it's a fun par 3. It looks pretty simple, but it's pretty deceiving. A little elevation to it, so it kind of catches some people off guard, but it's straightforward, nice full-size green. Depending on where that pin is, it could be a tough par 3.
One of the things I noticed early on in the round was that the greens here at the Loon are really in wonderful condition. They are rolling true, they're rolling pretty quick, and they have some character to them. You better take your time to read the putt first.
The golf course is in great shape right now, like it always is, but the greens are tricky. They're very subtle, so you might see a larger break than normal, but if you're rolling the ball good, you can play well.
Is it true that everything breaks towards the Mackinac Bridge?
If you know which way the Mackinac Bridge is from here, yes.
All right, number 5.
Number 5 is a fun hole. It's a par 5 with a challenging tee shot. There's a straightaway with a big tree. A lot of people use that tree as a target, but I've seen a lot of people get tied up into that tree. So you either have to cut it around or draw it around the tree, and then everything kind of slants over, as you're coming into the green to the water on the right. So it's a very tricky par 5, but definitely a good birdie hole for you.
From the blue tees, carrying over that center bunker on your tee shot is around 270 yards. I got to think that there are some delusions of grandeur that will impact your game.
Yes, visually, it's a fun hole.
After you hopefully hit a good tee shot on 5, your decision making isn't done just yet.
Exactly. You really have to be careful coming into this 5th green here. A lot of times you'll have a downhill slanting lie, which will fade the ball towards the hazard on the right. So you really have to play that smart. So if you lay it up, then you have a better chance. But if you're going to go for it, make sure that you play that fade hill, so you don't end up to the right over there.
You know, there's a fair amount of shot shaping needed here at the course, both right to left and left to right. And number 6 is a good example of that. Is you either got to hit a bomb over the corner or learn how to hit a draw in a hurry.
You know, we're running into my holes now, 6, 7, and 8. Visually a deceiving hole. Like you said, you take it over that left corner there, but the safe play is just to kind of hit it straight away, not with a full driver. You do it that way, play it safe, and then you have a longer shot into this nice tight green.
And 6 surrounded by, I think by my count, 425 bunkers?
Something like that, yes. And you put that pin to the back right corner, it can be a nice challenging hole.
Well, 6 also kicks off a string of 3 consecutive pretty tough 4 pars, number 7 being one of right around 400 yards, and this makes you shape the ball the other direction.
Another positioning shot off the tee, definitely. But it's visually another, you have to play this golf course pretty smart. You know, you don't have to attack it. If you just keep it in play off the tee, you should have some nice approach shots.
And on number 8, you basically can just let it rip. It's one of the straighter 4 pars.
Yeah, number 8 straight away. We are looking possibly even to make another into a par 5, since it's such a long par 4. So, but once again, nice bunkering around the greens on 8 there, and depending on where that pin is, it could be a tough little putt there for you for birdie.
So you collect your breath, you get all ready for number 9, you're heading to the clubhouse for a dog at the turn, but before you get there, you've got a par 3 of around 200 yards, depending on the tees that you've chosen, and it's not an easy hole.
It's not an easy hole. It's a large green, and there's plenty of pin placements on that green. So if the pin's all the way back, it's pretty much all you have. And if the ball gets up and over those trees, you know, you have to watch that wind direction because it can really knock it down.
Well, the front 9 really does weave you through some of the beautiful forested areas before we make the turn and head into some of the residential stretches. It's got a unique character to it, that first 9, doesn't it?
It does. I like how it takes you all the way out and then it brings you all the way back. So, you know, you're not zigzagging holes. And not a lot of natural land that we used out there, which really adds character to that front 9.
Welcome back to Michigan Golf Live Television. Before we tour the back 9 here at the Loon Golf Resort, Miss Gulbis and I need to have a little putting challenge. Normally, at the feature destination, I play 3 holes against the head professional. I've never played against a touring pro before. I'm guessing my odds are not very good.
No, it sounds like you have a lot of experience in this sort of format and game, so
but
maybe you have a chance.
But you get paid to do this. All right, so let's play for something. What do you want?
Well, we have a big dinner tonight,
yeah.
So maybe we could do something there at the dinner.
How about this? If I win, or should I say when I win, we change the name of the Natalie Gulbis Getaway to the Bill Hobson Hideaway. Your name's off, okay?
Okay.
And if you win, in the unlikely event that the touring professional wins, I serve dinner to you this evening at the big gathering.
But they probably have great service here.
Yeah.
Already.
Okay, so enough of that talk.
Much of a bet.
The bet's on. Let the putting challenge begin.
Okay, 1 up. Second hole, I'm 1 down.
Bill Hobson Hideaway under construction here at the Loon Golf Resort. Oh my.
Ooh, well, look at that thing come back at the end. Well, let's make it fun.
I was having fun already.
Because you're 1 up. Okay, all the way back where Kathy is.
Is there even a hole back there?
Yeah.
It's got some holes. Yeah. Oh my. Oh no. You. That could have been disastrous. I need a wedge. That might leave the green. Oh boy.
You want me to pull it for you or tend it?
Yeah, I can hardly see it from here. This is huge. Never had a building named after me. And I probably won't after this.
Oh, to win. Congratulations.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you.
You just got booed.
I got booed by the crowd here. All right, we've made the turn. We've grabbed a dog. We're sitting here on the 10th tee box as we talk. and we bring into play not just shot shaping, but also some more water features on several of these holes coming up. What's number 10 like?
Yeah, 10's a great hole. You just have to hit enough club to get past the corner over here. Some of the long hitters like to try to take it over the corner, and then you bring the water into play on the right-hand side up by the green. So once again, if you play it straight away, it opens you up to a nice approach shot to a nice long green with some water on the right, so you have to be careful there.
You know, I love number 11. I like par 5s that cause you to think on your third shot. I don't want to jump the gun and go to the third shot before the tee shot, but that's a fun hole because you can't just put your brain on neutral and coast through it.
Yeah, you know, it's a straightaway par 5 with some good bunkering off the tee. You just got to be careful where the drive lands. So after that, it's another risk-reward par 5. So you can go for it. If you don't make it, then you're down in a little gully, chipping up towards an elevated green. Pin placement on that hole is key. Make sure that you're away from the big ridge on the back right side there.
A couple of natural backstops for you too, if you need to take advantage of those. You get done with 11, you can catch your breath for a minute on a straightforward par 3 12.
Yeah, it's probably our shortest par 3 out here. Just a beautiful golf course, cut into the natural settings, little elevated tee, so the distance can be a little deceiving for you, but a nice generous green. So it's probably the only hole out here that will let you breathe a little bit.
Because then after you're done with that, you grab the driver again, and if you're playing it all the way back, you've got about 540 yards worth of hole on 13.
13's a beautiful par 5, straight away, cut through the pines. You just really have to watch that left side. You know, if you get over to the left side a little bit too much, those big pines will wreak havoc on you.
Number 14's a beautiful hole. It is a decision-making hole. Do you hit a blind tee shot and try to find the green on a dogleg left and risk landing in one of two hazards that are just a few yards apart? That's a fun, drivable par 4 if you're brave, and still powerable if you're not.
You have to play this golf course smart. You know, you have to hit smart shots and placement, like you said, working the golf ball. 14's a good example. You know, you have to make sure you hit enough to get past the corner if you're going to lay it up in the fairway so you can have a nice approach shot. But then that approach shot's not that easy.
It's a small green.
It's a very small green over some marshy wetland area, guarded by some nice bunkering. So, like I said, another smart hole that you have to play.
It's a pretty hole, and it's kind of nestled in between 13 and 15, because when you get to 15 now, yeah, you can let it fly a little bit, but your second shot's got to be fairly accurate.
Another shaping of the tee shot. Keep it to the left side. Opens you up with your best approach shot into the screen.
Bring us down the home stretch, 16 through 18.
16, this is where you really just play it smart again. Keep the tee shot down the right-hand side a little bit. You can catch a little bonus roll if you hit it right to a nice, easy approach shot. Very visual green, larger green for the par 4 there. 17, bring all you have, because it's all of a par 3 that you can handle. I know all the way back is like 228, but it's always into the wind. Nice, generous green, but you really have to be on your game for 17.
We should make the point, by the way, for those who are listening and thinking, a 228-yard par 3, I don't want... You have multiple tee boxes. You don't have to play it all the way back.
Right, exactly.
Which comes in handy, especially when you're looking at numbers that big. And then the home hole, obviously a signature hole. We've got water in play. We've got to have accuracy on a tee shot and not necessarily a bombed tee shot, because you can get wet.
Yeah, exactly. On 18, you really don't need your directional skills honed in. It's more of your distance control. So the guys that are hitting drivers, they really have to judge their distance with their driver, because it's like 270-ish to the tee or to the water from the blue tees back there. So laying up just in front of that water gives you your best approach shot over the water into a nice 2 or 3 tiered green on 18.
And for people watching, they're wondering if maybe Natalie Gulbis will always be available to tap in for them on 18, even though she missed my putt. Will she be here every day for everybody?
Unfortunately not. But next time she comes and plays with you, we'll make sure she makes it for you.
That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
What a beautiful course. It's got to be thrilling for you to be a part of a place that's growing and investing.
It's great. It's a wonderful opportunity for me. Our owners, the Mannies, are just wonderful people to work for. The love and the dedication they have to this golf course really shows in the condition and the townhouses and the improvements to the clubhouse that we're about to see next year.
The Loon is really becoming Northern Michigan's premier golf destination.
It is, and that is our goal. So come up to Northern Michigan and play a premier golf resort.
It's a great course, challenging. It's in great shape. tough greens. It's a beautiful course. I enjoy playing it. Actually, I like 18 right here. So it's challenging. Off the tee, and I'll carry over water to a tough green.
I guess it's time to pay off my bet, so welcome to the Bill Hobson Hideaway. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Natalie Gulbis, get off my lawn.
Gone.
The list of guests sharing glowing comments about the Loon continues to grow, and hopefully soon you'll be among them. By the way, never fear, Miss Gulbis will have a chance at redemption and reclaiming her condo when MGL-TV returns.
Well, we've lived here for 3 years. We love the course. It's in great shape. We love all the amenities that it has to offer, and we're having a great time. Well, women have a good advantage on most of the holes, so I enjoy that. We can keep up with the guys, and it does give us a fair advantage, and it's a lot of fun to play. It's a challenging course, but it's a lot of fun.
Michigan Golf Live Television continues from the Loon Golf Resort in Gaylord, where for years this was known as a fun place to play golf. But you had to choose somewhere else to call home during your northern Michigan golf excursion. But now, thanks to a remarkable facelift, the Loon is the ideal place for your up north buddies golf trip, including an expanded clubhouse and restaurant, as well as the spacious new condos with room for up to 8 golfers to sleep, play, and enjoy this re-energized place. If you haven't been to the Loon in a while, be prepared for a very good surprise.
Oh yeah, we've built what we call our Loon Townhome Village. Each one of our townhomes has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 living areas with flat screen plasma TVs, full kitchens, all with views of the golf course. You know, and they're designed specifically for golf groups. I mean, the four bedrooms and the 4 bathrooms is really a must for golf groups.
So now you and your buddies come in, you set up shop for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, play here at the Loon as much as you want, but also take advantage of the other golf in the area.
Absolutely. We put packages together all the time for groups of all sizes. We partner with the area courses. And you know, we provide extra services, you know, with that stay and play, which is a little unique to people. We transport the clubs for folks. So if you've got a tee time over at one of our partner courses like Mountain Lake, all you have to do is get your body to the course. We'll have your clubs there. They'll be waiting for you on your cart, and you can just get on with your round.
That's a level of service that I haven't heard of before. I would have to think your golfers are enjoying not having to handle their own clubs while they're on vacation.
Oh, absolutely. They really do enjoy that, and it's really what we're trying to distinguish ourselves with. I mean, not only do we want to have a great golf course, not only do we want to have great lodging, but we want people to have a great experience, and we feel that people will have a great experience here if we provide great customer service. And we work every day with our staff to make sure that every guest here feels like they're special and that this is a place that they want to come back to.
We'll wrap up our visit at the Loon with one of the most unique northern Michigan traditions. It's got a fancy name. We call it the stand on the deck and throw a ball towards a hole on 18 contest. Natalie Gulbis and I are going to go at it once again, so maybe you can earn back the name of your condo.
I'm trying. You know, I've heard a lot about this contest. Butch was here a couple weeks ago, and he told me how much fun he had throwing golf balls off this deck. So I was excited to see it, and looking forward to trying to win my condo back.
You've been cheating. You warmed up.
I did warm up, but so did you.
You throw like a girl.
I do throw like a girl. I should. I'm a girl.
All right, we're not leaving this deck until one of us makes it. And here's what I like.
No.
Since I'm the guy from Michigan and the TV host, all of these people here will be rooting for me, I'm sure of it.
Natalie! 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 Natalie!
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Oh, look at that!
Oh no. Natalie Butch Harmon won't be here every day at the Loon, but the cool thing about coming here is that the staff makes you feel like a celebrity during your visit. It's a wonderful golf course, a fantastic property, and as you can tell, they're not afraid to have a little bit of fun in this part of the world. So go online to loongolfresort.com and book your next Northern Michigan golf getaway right here at the new and improved Loon Golf Resort. And we'll see you next time on Michigan Golf Live Television.
Welcome to the Bill Hobson getaway.
Hideaway.
Getaway.
All right, get away. No, stop telling me to get away.
Okay. Bill Hopkins.
Hobson.
Hideaway. Okay, here we go.
Don't you watch the show?
Bill Hobson, Hideaway.
I got to get her some DVDs of the show.
Okay, apparently there's a guy named Bill Hobson.